Hello YouTube, this is Bash bringing you here for we have I believe week 8. We are up against Looeegee and the Los Angeles Lugias. The team consists of Apom, Dupiter, Taylor, Gibble, Moro, Cubone, Crandos, Shieldon, Grimer, and Rupert. My team consists of Munchlax, Axu, Clink, Crampo, Swablu, Tyro, Sandow, Slowsis, Wimpod, and Phantom. So let's go over the team real quick. Apom's always a threat, even though it's not allowed to have tail slap in this league. It's huge threat. It's basically like the sort of like the Mon Meowth we battled against last week. It does a lot of things. It gets good priority with fake out and all that. It gets very good coverage. Apom does. So we kind of know what Apom sort of does. And it's a little more bulky than Meowth, but yeah. So we believe next. So Dupiter, of course, webs. Very annoying to deal with. It's kind of bulky too. So I'm gonna have to prep well for it, I guess per se. Then we got Talo. Talo is annoying. Talo could have the Brave Bird set. It could run, or like Gust Brave Bird. It could run Boom Burst, Heat Wave sets. It could be mixed. It gets good. It gets priority and quick attack, which is nice against my team. Then we got Gibble here. Gibble gets up rocks. Could be both physically or especially offensive. Although I don't really know too much about what Gibble does in LC. I was expecting it to be more physically offensive sports type of thing. Morlo is kind of annoying with Spore, Leech Seed shenanigans. Grass Fairy gives him the immunity to Dragon type moves, so it's something to note. Yeah, so that's what we got. Cubone. Cubone is a very thick club. It hits hard. It gets rocks, I believe. Yeah, but really what it does is with thick club, it gets hit really hard. Craniodose. Craniodose is a very good offensive threat. Gets a lot of coverage moves. It hits so hard. And it's just really difficult to switch into. Shieldon, very good defensive bulky mon. Gets rocks. Gets sturdy as well. And can really handle some of my mons on my team, so I'm going to have to play around that, I think. Grimer, Thick Boy can be really offensive, or it could be really defensive kind of thing. Gets priority shots, he can hit hard. That's kind of what it does. Rupert has the shenanigans of Unaware / Water Absorb. It can run either one of them. I gotta figure out during this match which one it's gonna run, and be able to play around it more correctly. I think he'd be Unaware against the team I have. Because I feel like I do have a lot of side threats. But if he's Water Absorb, that's something that we need to note for, I guess. Something to note for. So yeah, Roopers could be annoying, especially if it's EV Light with recovery. It gets a lot of good stuff. I don't know why it's tier 5. It should be above, honestly, in my opinion. But here we go. Let's lead off with Dracon. A very bulky set from Dracon. We're going a lot more bulkier this week, partly because of the fact that I feel like this thing doesn't need to take more hits than it needs to put out offensively. His team is not too bulky as it was last week. Also, Dragon Dance, Dragon Club, Poison Jab, Dig breaks through the sturdy because of Mode Breaker, it goes through sturdy and it hits the Shieldon very hard. Yeah, so hold up for a second. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So this thing puts in a lot of work. Poison Jab is for Molo, it destroys that. So this set can really put in the work as long as I have a way to beat down Unaware Whooper. Then we got the Jewel. Shell Smash, Surf, HP Flying, Protect. Now, Protect is for the Apom. I feel like it's going to be running Fake Out a lot, so I feel like that's something I wanted to prep for. So that way I don't get revenge as easily. Surf and HP Flying hits pretty much most of his team. I decided to go with HP Flying. I went through so many different versions of this. I had Ice Beam, and coverage move instead of protect. But I decided that protect was probably better for APOM because I definitely think APOM's coming to this match. And I have HP flying for the fact that Dupiter and Morlo could be a switch into this, especially Dupiter. I was thinking HP Grass as well for Wooper, but like if he's unaware, then Surf pretty much OHKOs anyway. And if he's Water Absorb, HP Flying should pretty much OHKO. Pretty close to OHKO at +2. So that's something, or it's a roll to kill with HP Flying. So that's why I went with that instead. This thing is a very good win condition. So then we got Cotton here with Roost, Defog, Pluck, Stealing. I wanted a Defogger for Dupiter. This is my check sort of to Dupiter as well. It hits his team. It does well against his team. It can't touch Shieldon whatsoever, but that's fine. Shieldon can't do much. It's not really there for offensive purposes. Stealing's there for Canados, just because I don't want Canados switching in for free on this thing. Pluck is really good against his team to get those berries, I guess per se. So that's something to know. Then we got Munchlax, another Thick Junior, another Wing Con here. Wesley Talk for Spider Slam. He does not have a fighting type on his team. So that's something to know. This thing could put in an absolute lot of work unless he's unaware Wooper, but even then I could technically stall at Wooper, but I don't really want to do that. And unless Shieldon has War, this thing can put in a lot of work against him. So that's something to know as well. Next is we got Nature's Whisperer, Phantom, Protect, Hornleech, Magic Coat, Poison Jab. Magic Coat is there for the sticky webs, and possible rocks on his team. Poison Jab is for Morlo. Hornleech hits everything else pretty hard except for Grounded. Grounded's the one thing I can't touch. I decided to go with this because I felt like Grounded wouldn't be coming as much as some of the other mods that I wanted to prepare for with this set. So, and I really like Magic Coat because it allows me to be able to pass back those sticky webs, pass back those rocks and all that stuff too. So, next and last but not least, we got Karate Kick here with Mach Punch, High Jump Kick, Rapid Spin, Fake Out. I have 2 Hazard Mover this week. That's because Axio and the Jewel are such key parts in speed control, I guess. So that's why we're going with the Berry Juice. Pretty typical set. Yeah, so offensive Tyro does go pretty well against this team. I kind of was thinking about having coverage for the Dupiter or the Grimer, but like at the same time, I really want to Rapid Spin to Fake Out on this mod. Partly because I wanted another Hazard Mover and I wanted Fake Out. Because if he thinks my Defog user Swablu goes down, I can always just Rapid Spin later on after he sacks off Dupiter. So, and Fake Out into Mach Punch is really good for like Talo and stuff like that and Avenging. So that's something I wanted as well. So let's get into this match. Oh! That should not have been up there. So we're going to pretend like we did not see that. Because I do not feel like editing this. So he brings Dupiter, Talo, Gibble, and Gibble, Wooper, Grimer, and Candace. We already know what team I'm bringing. So I believe I'm going to lead off with Tyro. Yeah, I go lead off with Tyro. He's going to lead off with Gibble. I'm going to go for a Fake Out, just get some damage off, see what he is. He goes into Dupiter. Very interesting. And I'm going to make the hard switch into Swablu at this point because Skull does a lot to me. And it does a lot to me here, but at the same time, this thing is kind of my check to it. I could have went for Stealing, but I think the safe play was to go for Pluck. I could have even risked it as well, but oh well. He goes for Zen Headbutt, takes me out, that's fine. Swablu wasn't too necessary with this match, I guess. And Kratos does not have, I don't have many switches to Kratos anyway. So I'm going to go into Tyrogue. I believe I Fake Out, and that kind of, the damage, I think I got low rolled on the Fake Out, and then you'll see in a second. That's gonna matter for this. As I go for Mach Punch and I get absolutely low rolled on Mach Punch, so that kind of sucks. And he crits me. The crit doesn't matter with the Zen Headbutt, but yeah, that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna bring in Axio. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance. Go for Mold. He has I have the Mold Breaker. He goes into Rupert, and I'm thinking he's unaware. Now I don't want this thing damaged at all. Because if Rupert goes down, I'm able to. This thing really pretty much wins. Just straight up, it kind of just wins at this point. So I'm gonna switch out to Phantom. That's my switch into Wooper, and I'm going to make the double back into Axio, predicting the switch out from Wooper, because Wooper's not going to stay in on the grass type, let's be honest here. He goes into Grammar. I'm going to go for Dragon Claw. I get low rolled on it, but we're going to make up for it, and we get another Dragon Claw off, and we're going to 2-8 KO. Now, the reason I went for Dragon Claw instead of Dragon Dance is the fact that Wooper could have came in there. I want to get some damage off of Wooper, as you're going to see here. I'm going to go for Dragon Claw. He's going to go for a Scald. Not going to do much at all. And I'm going to make the switch into Phantom here, because I don't think I think he's going for a Recover, or Phantom's pretty free on this, and I could keep Axio as a sack fodder later on, or possibly just set up just be a very good offensive threat there. I want to go for the Poison Jab. I know he's not staying in. Taylor's coming in. I want to protect to see what he wants to do. He might be Specs, which is what I was expecting. So he goes for Heat Wave. I'm going to switch out to Axio, sack this thing off. He goes for Boom Burst. So if he was Specs locked into Heat Wave, I would have gone Clamperl straight away right here. And the reason why is because that means Clamperl could deal with the Heat Wave pretty well, but he shows his Life Orb, and that's unfortunate. So that means I'm going to have to go into Munchlax here. Now, Munchlax can take a lot of hits from this. I'm going to go for the Curse here, I think. Yeah, as he sacks off to the Life Orb and Recoil. Now, he's going to go in Cranius. Now, the only reason he's going in Cranius, because I'm pretty sure it's Scarf at this point, is if he has Superpower. Now, because of this, I'm going to switch out to Phantom, making a prediction, knowing that he's not going for that, and I can fire off a pretty free Horn Leech here. Now, on this turn, I really debated what to do here. I could go for the Magic-Kill. He might pop off a Stealth Rocks or a Toxic, or I could just go for another Horn Leech, put this in range, pretty much 2 KO this at this point. So I decided to go for the Horn Leech. I wish I went for the Magic-Kill because I could have gone on Rocks, and you're gonna see why that matters a little bit later on. But he gets his Berry Juice off, which is really annoying. So I'm going to go for Horn Leech, and lucky for us, sorry for him, but he misses Fire Blast. So that means, because I know this information, he is special Gible. So I'm going to go into Munchlax here. Munchlax could take 2 of anything he has, even 2 Dracos into it right now. As long as he doesn't crit or anything yet, you see Fire Blast does nothing. Earth Power does even less. Well, not even less, but it does not much at all. And I'm going to just rest as he goes into Dewpider. And knowing this, I think he's going for Webs now. Because both of my Mons, my removal, are gone. So I'm going to make the hard play into Clamperl here. Now, and I'm going to click Shell Smash on this. I live a Giga Drain, and you're going to see that I do. And I'm going to go for a Shell Smash here. Now, I'm going to tell you why the rocks were important later on. But I'm going to go for HP Flying, take this thing out as he goes into Cranidos. I'm going to go for a Surf here. I could have went for HP Flying. HP Flying would have probably been the better play just because I know it takes it out anyway. But he goes into Wooper, which is kind of crazy because I think he should have just went to Wooper here in the first place. But this is where the rocks kind of mattered, and the fact that and because I got kind of mid rolled. If I got any bit of higher of a roll, this thing would have went out, and Clamperl would have just swept. But that's unfortunate. But we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna go into Phantom here. I'm gonna play Horn Leech on this thing. As he goes for Scald, which is fine. He gets some recovery off, and he's going to go into Cranidos. I'm going to click Protect. I want to see what he wants to lock himself into. He goes into Rock Slide. So I'm just going to sack this thing off so that Munchlax can get free setup. And Munchlax can win this game. But the only way I lose this game is I mess up Sleep Talk rolls. Sleep Talk things, whatever. As I get a Body Slam off the first turn, he goes for Draco. I believe I go for a Curse here. I went for a Curse, yeah. If I went for a Body Slam here, I should have, because that pretty much would have been game, but I'm going to rest here. And this pretty much is going to prolong the game, as the fact that if I went for Body Slam there, it's game over, but I'm going to go Sleep Talk into rest. And it's really annoying because that would have been game right there. But nope, we're going to have to prolong this match even more. As I get another rest, oh my god, we are getting all the rest. And I'm going to have to rest again here because I need to stay at a higher health enough so the Cranidos cannot take me out with Superpower. So I'm going to go for Earth Power. He's going to go for Earth Power. I'm going to go for another Sleep Talk. And I'm going to get Curse. I'm getting everything that I don't need. But you know what? Curse is fine. It's better than rest. So we're going to take it. And at this point, we're going to go for a Body Slam, and this is a point where the only way Cranidos takes me out is if I believe he crits me, even then, maybe. But he doesn't. That's fine, and we are able to take this thing out with a Body Slam. So we end up pulling out the dub against, what's his name? I already forgot how to say his name. It's really long. Looeegee. And we do move on. We're looking pretty fire already. I don't know if the stats are updated yet, but yeah, we're now 5-3, which is really good. But I will tell you this: I already looked a little bit into next week. Um, horrible matchup. Um, horrible matchup. So we're just gonna have to deal with it though. GG to Looeegee. Good luck to the rest of the season, and I'll see you guys next week. Until next time, Bash.